Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. So today we're going to do lots of love notes, and we're doing lots of love message cards. So you can see from the stacks in front of me that we just want to know what our person is thinking and feeling right now, right in this moment, today, this week, into the future, where we're headed. So we're going to get lots of love notes today. See if we can get right to the heart of what's going on in this connection. So I have three groups. I have group A, which is the true love confessions. I have group B, which is the heart speaks, and group C is oceans of emotions. I will be primarily working with the love message cards and then clarifying with some mini tarot decks. So please stay with me. Take a deep breath, think about your person, and let's listen to some love notes from your person today. If you picked group A, this reading is for you, True Love Confessions. We are going to find out today using lots of love notes, lots of love messages, what your person is thinking and feeling, and then we will be clarifying. Whoa, big stack. I don't want it to fall over. Hold on. Big stack. Then we will be clarifying with some tarot cards. So a little bit different of a reading. I just want to see where we head. I love these decks. I love these cards. They all speak to me. So I just thought that I would share just part of my collection with you today. I know you guys love my cards. So let's get some energy on this table. Spirit, please share with me some true love confessions. This is the romance of a lifetime I've been waiting for. Ah, I love that. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so in love with you, but this relationship is impossible and I lack courage to continue. Uh-oh. I feel like I can't compare to you. That makes me insecure. So I have some insecurity coming into this connection, even though I feel like I've been waiting for this. I don't love you anymore. Okay, Spirit, I need some clarification. Clarification on where we're headed with this connection. I dream about holding and kissing you. Okay, so you've got somebody that's very confused. I'm going to say it that way. You have somebody that almost one day, when I pulled this over, it was almost like a little kid that said, I don't love you anymore. And I was like, are you kidding me? Come on, like a threat. Like, I'm not getting what I want, so I'm just going to tell you that I don't have feelings for you anymore. And I don't think that's the case at all. I'm so afraid you will leave me in the end. You deserve everything in this world, and I do want to spoil you. I have a lot of hot and cold energy going on in this connection right now. I am so afraid you will leave me. All right, so this person is living with fear. This person has a lot of fear, a lot of either pushing you away. Spirit, can I please have some clarification on why they feel like they have to push you away? Why do I go from, I feel like you're the best thing that in my life and I want to spoil you and I want to hold you, to I feel insecure and I feel like you're going to leave me in the end? Where is that energy coming from? The Three of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe they struggle with working, with working together with somebody, like being in a connection, being in a relationship. Maybe they're not good at, they've always been on their own, Spirit just said. Like maybe they've never been in a relationship and they don't know how to keep a relationship going. They have a lot of fear, Spirit is saying, the Moon. They have a lot of fear. So this is all about what's going on inside of them. They're really struggling. They have a tendency to look at, the grass is greener on the other side, or I have, other options, like they get mad at you and they push you away and they think, you know what, I feel like I'm missing out on something. Or if I wasn't having to put all my time and energy into you, I could be hanging out with my friends. I could be doing other things. I could be living the single life and having all kinds of fun. But that is not what they really want. It's just that they don't know how to hold it together, Spirit just said. They don't know how to hold it all together. I have a Chariot in reverse. So they're struggling always with moving it to the next level or moving it ahead. And it's the sense of one step forward, two steps back. So I do feel like it's very difficult for you because maybe you don't know where you stand with this person. I have a new beginning. Okay. Starting again, almost even a round and round we go with this energy. So some of you may be, I don't know, just like a repetitive cycle energy. Let's just keep going. Let's see what the love messages are saying. Okay. Spirit, please share with me. It's fun loving and it's good times. Like, all right, so they want to be with you and have fun, right? They want to have a good time. And when we're having a good time, it's great. And then when it gets real and we have to talk about our feelings and we have to show up in this relationship, all of a sudden it's the sense of, well, you know what? I don't know what I feel. I don't know if I want this. And they turn their back and maybe they walk away from it. And you're like, well, yeah, it's great when we kiss and make up. But what happens the rest of the time? Romantic. There is something to be said for you. I even like this courtship. There's something to be said for this person needs to step to the plate and I don't know, show you that they want to be in your life and I guess go above and beyond what they normally do. You deserve that romance. You deserve that courtship. We have to put an end to this cycle of kind of on again, off again. I'm going to say it that way. Free spirit. Yeah, it's like I go from we're having a good time and it's all fun and loving. And then all of a sudden it gets real and maybe we start getting serious, or maybe you start saying, well, what are your feelings? And where are we headed? What's going to happen next in this connection? You start asking some questions. They don't want to answer that. All of a sudden they're like, woohoo, like I'm free and I don't want to be trapped. I don't want to put, there's nothing worse to me than the person that says to somebody, I don't want to put a label on things. That is such an out. It is such a back door to them showing up in life that it's just so unfair. Okay. I have progressing. We're on a roll. All right. So maybe we are moving forward. Maybe things are getting a little better. Maybe they're not running away as much as they were. Maybe they're showing up a little bit more often. Okay. That makes me feel better. I just don't like this energy of, let's just see where this goes, or when I show up and I'm here with you right now. Well, what about all the time in between? I don't see you for a week on end. And then all of a sudden you show up and I'm supposed to be like, it's a good time. It's fun and loving. It's not, because when I'm waiting for you, it's upsetting. I'm guarding my feelings and my emotions. So I think your person maybe has never been in a serious commitment, or maybe has never faced this level of love before, and your expectations are probably higher than anybody else that has been in a relationship with them. Like, you want to talk about feelings, you want to know where you stand, you want to know what's going on in this connection, and for some reason your person feels like they need to guard themselves. They want to make sure that at any point they can be free. I'm not sure I can be the person you deserve just yet. Are they ready for a commitment? Are they ready to give you what you want? Spirit just said, you may want something different than they can give. And you can't change them. If they have to change themselves. I do like that they're progressing. I do like that they're moving in the right direction. That makes me feel better. I love you so much. I need to express this to you before it's too late. So maybe they really do love you and they just haven't, it's almost like if I tell you I love you, then I'm going to be somehow held hostage. No, you're just telling me that you have feelings, so maybe they just haven't expressed that that they are in love with you, but they do have feelings for you. It'd be nice if they were more open. I am ready to change and transform. There's the progressing. All right, so maybe the slowing down, the pushing away, the space in between visits or contacts or communications is lessening. And they're starting to come around to, I do want to change. I do want to be in a relationship. I do want to share my feelings with you. I just don't know how it's coming into me right now. It's like I struggle with that. I struggle with even being honest with myself. Spirit, can I have some clarification on these cards, please? An Ace of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like they're going to reach out to you and tell you. That is coming into me pretty clearly. Like, we are going to finally have, quote unquote, the talk. We're going to discuss, how I feel and where we're headed. So I do feel like you're going to hear good news soon. That is encouraging, that Ace, to me. I like that. Thank you, Spirit. I have a Four of Wands. This person is thinking about, and maybe that's what's scaring them. They're like, if I say I love you and I can't live without you, and I tell you actually how I feel, am I saying I want to spend my life with you, or I want to have a future with you, or is it going to lead to a commitment? And maybe they want to say I love you, but they don't want to say I want to marry you yet, So it's like a fear of theirs. Like, if I say these things, you're going to have this expectation of that's what's going to happen next. And that's not the case. They're an Emperor, so they're trying to control everything, control the timeline of this connection, control their feelings, your feelings, where it's going. What they're not realizing is there's two people in this relationship, and you have as much at stake as they do, as far as your heart being broken, the pace of this relationship. You're not going to wait around forever for somebody to decide that they want to be in a relationship with you. You deserve more. Okay. And they think that they're in control of this. I have a star in a sun. So your dreams, your hopes, right? We're charging forward. This is a beginning, so that is hopeful. That is hopeful that this person wants to be with you, that you're starting to kind of come into their world. I mean, these are all gorgeous cards. I mean, just beautiful energy with them coming to some kind of realization that this is the start of something very important. Maybe it's the end of their bachelor days. Maybe that's what they're struggling with. They're struggling with, oh my God, I'd actually have to give up the lifestyle that I've been living. And I don't know what that looks like. But at the same time, they really care about you. And they're really trying to figure out a way to share that with you. Okay, let's see. I never thought I could feel this vulnerable. Right? When you fall in love, you do start to become vulnerable. It's very difficult. And again, maybe they feel like they're walking away from a life that they know into something that's unknown, which is you. And they just don't know what to expect. I need you to make the first move. So maybe you have to say, I love you first, or maybe you have to bring up the hard conversation about, what are your intentions? Where do you think this is headed? I've got all this time into you. I don't mean to be so selfish. They're an Emperor, right? So they don't mean to be only thinking of themselves. It's just that that's how they've always thought. Like maybe they've never had to take into consideration somebody else's energy. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know, you mean to tell me that every decision I make, I have to take you into consideration from now on? You know, that's hard for people. I wasn't expecting to fall so in love with you. That's nice. You know, maybe you caught them off guard. You know, maybe you've opened up their eyes to this change in their life. Like I said, they're giving up their bachelorhood or how they spend their days or, you know, their activities. Because when you're in a relationship, you don't do the same things. You start spending time with the person that you're supposed to be with. I'm afraid to tell you. So this person's afraid to share their feelings right now. Doesn't mean that they aren't going to, but they're afraid to kind of tell you what's going on deep down inside. So maybe you have to make the first move and kind of coax it out of them. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. All right, so they're scared of how deep they are into this. They are getting scared. Just reassure them that you're scared too. That's all. And you're going to be okay. You're incredibly sexy. So they're very attracted to you. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. So they're very attracted to you. They are scared. They're scared of these emotions. I think what they're scared of is their life changing because you're in it. I think that's what's going on. You know, and our lives do change when somebody comes into our life. Let's see. Nothing compares to our connection. Beautiful. Wow, we are soulmates. Maybe Spirit's letting you know that this person really is your soulmate. So hang in there. Hang in there. This may be bigger than you think. You are what I've been searching for all along. But how that just came into me is I didn't know I was searching for this. You know, it's like you are what I've been searching for all along. But you know what? Until I found you, I didn't realize I was searching for you. So that was kind of fun, the way it came into me. I think this person really wants to be with you. I think they're scared. I think they're vulnerable. I think they're afraid to give up the life that they have, whatever, if it's a single bachelorhood, you know, their routine, and they just aren't ready to say, you know, like I'm all in, you know, but I think you're going to hear from them very soon with that Ace of Swords. I think that pretty soon they're going to, you know, really have a deep conversation with you and let you know exactly how. And I can even see, like, look at how even I lined up the cards. And at the bottom it says, I'm scared, you know, you scare me, right? So that's what's going on. That's all this is. So just keep reminding them you're not going anywhere, that you want to be with them. You enjoy their time. You love their company. You just want to spend time with them. You're not putting any pressure on them. They're concerned about this timeline thing. They want to be in control. So, you know, you don't want to push them away. You just want to be there for them and let them get used to the idea that you're in their life is how I feel. But that's okay. We all get scared. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you pick Group B, The Heart Speaks, this reading is for you. We're doing love notes today. We are doing lots of love messages from your person. What are they feeling? What are they thinking? I have lots of love notes here, and we're going to get some clarification as to where your connection is going. What are their thoughts? What are their feelings? I will be using tarot cards for some clarification. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. So I have The Heart Speaks is what you picked for my Group B. These love notes from my person. Please, Spirit, please let me know what they're thinking and feeling today. I think I'm falling in love. Well, I'll take that right out of the gate, Group B. We don't have to go any further, right? I think I'm falling in love. How nice. Let's see where else we're going. I dream about you. Will others accept us? Okay, that's interesting. That kind of throws a little something in the mix here. And the answer is yes, more than anything. These are so pretty. Spirit, please share with me. A yes again. Okay, so if you're asking a question, whatever the question, like, is this the one? Is this who I'm supposed to be with? Do I want to spend time with this person? Do they love me? I'm getting double yeses. So if you have some kind of question that you're trying to ask your person, I'm getting double yeses. Thank you, Spirit. So pretty. Let's see. Let's go on an adventure. This person's ready to take this on. I want to have a family together. They are thinking, whatever this yes is, I don't know. Are you going to accept a proposal? I mean, is that a yes to a marriage? I don't know. Let's see. There's something you're not telling me. Okay, so we have a couple of things jumping out. I have that, will others accept us? And is there something you're not telling me? Is there any secrets out there? Is there anything I should know? Any skeletons in the closet, right? And I'm not myself right now. Okay, so something else may be going on with your person that might have nothing to do with this connection, but let's get some clarification. Let's say, is there something you're not telling me? Spirit, please share with me. I have a King of Swords. So it's like, I want to talk about everything. I want everything to be on the table. I want to be crystal clear with, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. These are little mini cards. They're so cute. 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy life. Okay. So I do feel like they are thinking big picture, like, I want to have a family with you. I want to start this adventure. Is that what you want? It's almost like, is that what you're going to want? 9 of Pentacles. Do you feel strong enough in this connection? Like, do I make you feel secure? Is this everything that you want? Or, are we struggling in an area in an area of this relationship? A Knight of Wands. That just came into me as, I want to be the only one. I literally want to be the only one. I want to be either they're jealous, or have a tendency to get jealous, possessive a little bit. But it came into me as, I want to be the only one that you think about. I want to be the only one that you're ever going to want to be with. Like, the thought of you being with somebody else would probably drive this person crazy, right? I don't want to be alone. So I have a little bit of fear of, like, you're going to leave me, or I'm going to be alone going on. All right. Or there's something you're not telling me. Like, do you have a tendency that when you're not happy with something, that you have a tendency to be quiet? Because I have this, I want to communicate about anything. I want to know everything you're thinking and feeling. And you may have one of those personalities that, I'll talk once I know what I'm thinking or I'm feeling. Like, sometimes you hold it inside. I don't want to say quite silent treatment, but it would be that idea. Like, I'm just not ready to talk about it. I just don't want to, I don't want to, upset the card. I don't want to, upset this kind of loving energy that we have. But they want to know. They don't want to find out afterwards that there's something that you're keeping inside that has been bothering you. I find you in music. Beautiful. So you guys must have a song that you love. You must have, music that you listen to that connects you. So maybe when you're not together, you are my rose. This person's in love with you. No doubt in my mind. It's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? He or she's thinking big picture. It's okay to be star-crossed lovers. I mean, there are people that are together for years that still are madly in love with the person that they're with. You want to keep that magic alive. You want to keep that I'm so in love with you, it hurts, right? I'm drawn to your deep intelligence and your wisdom. Beautiful. They want to talk about everything. Maybe that's what brought you guys together in the first place, that you always felt like you could share whatever your feelings were. You are my secret passion. Okay, the word secret just popped out. So I don't think it's for all of you, but for some of you, it may be this is a third party situation. That did just kind of like jump out at me. So some of you, this may be I'm in love with somebody I can't have right now, and they're in love with me, something like that. But not all everybody. Let's keep going. Spirit, please share with me. You are absolutely amazing and breathtakingly handsome. So you're in love with this person. You're in love with this person. Steamy and sexy. This is exciting. This is a lot of passion. Again, this sense of a little bit possessive, a little bit of the thought of you with anybody else would torture me. So hopefully neither one of you are thinking along those lines, because it would be very upsetting to somebody. You know, it would be devastating, they just said. Do you love me or do you lust me? Maybe that's what we're concerned about. Like maybe the passion's really, really deep and it's a secret passion. And at the same time, it's like, I want to make sure that I'm not just an affair. I want to make sure I'm not just a fling. I want to know, you know, do you really love me? And I did get those 2 yeses. So I do feel like this person really loves you. So I need you to be a little bit stronger in that belief. Okay. I think it's more than, you know, maybe you have a great chemistry. Maybe you're really great. You know, you love making's off the charts, and you just want to make sure that that's not all it is. Some days are so bad and I get so mad at you. Okay. If you can't be with this person, you know, if you are struggling in some way that you're not together with this person and the situation gets to you, that I feel like is catching up with you. That I feel like is catching up with you. Let's see what else they say. I have plenty of options and I just don't want them. Again, the sense of jealousy, the sense of, I don't want to be with anybody else. I want you, and I don't want to start over with anybody else. Let's see. A beautiful disaster. That's what we are. Okay. So do you feel like you're running like a train wreck ready to happen? You know, like, I guess I need to feel more. I feel like your person's trying to let you know they love you and they're trying to make you feel secure, but you feel like this is a train wreck. At any point, this could like go off, you know, go away or change. I don't know. I don't think so. I just want to strip down and bear it all. My heart, my soul, my body, my mind, my everything. I guess I just want to know, like deep down inside, you know, like, are you it? Are you forever? Are you not going anywhere? You know, something like that. Let's see. I refuse to chase you again. However, I'm also afraid you'll never come on my own, and I don't want to be alone. So maybe you've pushed them away. Maybe you've pushed them away a little bit. Can I have some clarification on these cards, please, Spirit? Maybe you have pushed them away because you're like, I want to know that it's more. I want to know that it's not just, you know, that we're not just together for physical reasons. I need to have more. I don't want to be just, you know, do you love me or do you just want to make love to me? There's a difference. Maybe that's what's going on. I think they do love you. I have a 2 of Cups. They feel a connection with you. All right. I want you to believe in this person. Part of me feels like you have your doubts that they love you. So I guess I want to put this back on you. Like, does that mean that you are feeling undeserving or unworthy of this love? I have a commitment in the future. This person would consider a commitment in the future. Okay, so I don't want you to worry about it. I think you just have to know that you're worthy and deserving of this love. And I think you have to just let go of these feelings of, what if they left me? What if they love somebody else more than they love me? I'm going to say those are just thoughts and fears. Let some of that go for me. Let some of that go. Yeah, there's my fears. There's my fears, my moon. You have fears. You have fears of losing them. You have fears that, they only want you for one reason. And that's not true. That is not true. They see a lot more in this. There's my security. Spirit wants you to feel more secure in this connection. Okay, work on feeling more secure in this connection. If you have to ask your person, like, I need you to say things to me that make me feel more secure. It's me, not you. I think your person will. All right, I think your person will. They want to make you happy. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. They want to make you happy. They want this to work out. It's like we could live happily ever after. So right now, the only thing that's jumping out at me is this. You need to know that they want to be with you. They want to be with you. They don't want you to push them away. I'm sorry for everything. Anything that they put you through. If they're putting you through something, again, if some of you are in a third-party situation or there's something that's gone on in this connection, they feel badly about that. They do love you. They do love you. I have fallen deeply in love with you. Maybe they weren't expecting to fall in love with you. Maybe they were caught off guard, or, this came out of nowhere. It's like we just fell in love. You are everything I could have wished for. So their feelings are pretty strong. Their feelings are pretty strong for you. I'm scared to reach out. Okay. They don't want to lose you, but at the same time, it's like they don't want to mess it up somehow, especially if you push this person away for the time being. Nothing compares to your smile. Nothing compares to your smile. And I have been so depressed without you. So if you've pushed this person away or they pushed you away, both of you are struggling. Both of you are sad. Spirit, please share with me these feelings. This is not the way I wanted things to end, and I wish I could go back in time. They don't want to be wherever you are right now. If you guys are soulmates in separation, or you're in a temporary, break, something like that, they wish that they could go back and do something different. They wish that they could go back and change things. I'm feeling emotionally void without you. Okay, so they're depressed without you. They're not happy without you. They're living in this energy of, I wish we could be happy. We could be happy together. I love you. And something maybe happened. I feel like a fool for losing you. Maybe you pushed them away, or they think they're going to lose you. Let's see. I was misguided, I was blinded, and couldn't see straight. I don't know if I want to use that as an excuse, but, from their perspective, they feel like they weren't thinking clearly, obviously. Hurting you was not the plan. They didn't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you, Spirit just said. They want to come back, or they are trying to come back into your energy. I had those yeses, like, I want to be with you. There's something going on with that. You would just not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. So they're struggling with their own issues, whatever their own issues are. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. They want to change this. If they could go back in time, there's something about, I made a mistake. I need to go back in time. I made a bad judgment. I hurt you more than I hurt myself. You know, and there's a lot of regret and pain here, and a lot of energy headed in the direction of, you know, like, what the hell did I do? I'm scared you will not accept me now. You know, will you take them back? All the parts and pieces. It must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. So they miss you. They miss you physically. You're very sexy to them. I look at your pictures for hours on end and you are still so beautiful to me. I think this person wants to be back. You know, for those of you that are either in a separation or you gently push them away for a little bit of time so that they can think about, you know, what, you know, where you guys are headed or what is going to happen next, something like that. But Spirit, can you give me some final clarification for this connection? Final clarification for this connection for my group B. An Ace of Cups, overwhelming with emotion. An Ace, an opportunity, a new beginning. I'm going to say that they're probably going to come back. They're going to reach back out. There's a lot of emotion here. So for those of you that are on again, off again, or you are in a temporary separation, soulmates in separation, something like that, I'm going to say that that love is going to come back to you. All right. So we're just going to keep that door open. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. Okay, coming back. Six of Cups, you're everything that I've ever wanted. All I do is think about you. All our good times together. Okay, so they can't get you out of their mind is how I feel. It's like, you know, they're just kind of reliving your life together. And I do feel like they want to come back. Two of Wands, they're thinking about a future, you know, and can we have a future together? You know, can we have a future together? Can we talk? Can we talk? Would you talk to me? Would you open that door? You know, but all I know is I think about you. So I think your person is trying to come back. Whatever happened. Maybe they're very regretful. They did just show me the devil at the bottom of the deck. Whatever happened. And they do want to put that behind them. They do want to put all of that behind them. They just said, the bottom line is they didn't want to hurt you. They didn't want to hurt you. And that was not part of, you know, of course they hurt you. But that is not, you know, they didn't like seek out to hurt you. And they're sorry mostly for that. But we're going to ask Spirit, if this energy is meant to come back together, that you guys are able to talk and communicate and see if there's some healing that can happen. And because there's still a lot of love in this connection. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you picked Group C, Ocean of Emotion, this reading is for you. Today we're doing lots of love notes. You can see from my pile, we're going to do lots of love notes. So we will be clarifying with a mini tarot deck. And but we want to see what your person is feeling and thinking right now. We want to know what their emotions are, their confessions, anything that they're hiding from us, anything that is... you know, what are their thoughts right now, today, this week, in this moment, in this time? So lots of love notes, lots of messages from our person. So let's see what Spirit has for you today. I don't know which path to take, and choices. A lot of doors, right? I don't know what door to open. I love when I say a word and then the next card is like that word. I'm afraid of opening up my heart. I'm afraid of opening up my heart. You know, like you have to have the key to this door. You've got to open up the door. There's part of me that I'm either holding back. I'm preventing you from entering into, something like that. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I feel limited. I feel trapped in some way. I feel like I can't cross this line. I can't cross this, hurtful line, this barbed wire fence. I feel limited. You make me feel alive. You are my muse. That's beautiful. All right, so you do make them feel alive. So they love being with you. I would like to work together to have stability. I'd like this relationship to be more stable. So maybe they feel badly that they aren't letting you in some way, or they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time, opening that door for you. Spirit, please share with me. Let's go into some love confessions. Let's see. Spirit, what are their confessions? You are just perfect, and I'm sorry I keep messing it up. Okay, so the choices. Maybe they're making bad choices. Maybe they just keep doing the same thing over and over again and it keeps hurting people. Get yourself ready for me. I'm coming. All right, so they want to come back to you. I know we have a connection unlike any other. Sometimes I try to deny it, but I can't ignore the signs I receive. So, maybe they're trying to, I don't want to say make it all go away. Sometimes it's like if I just don't think about it or I put it out of my mind, then I don't have to deal with, like the problems in our connection. But when I do that, all of a sudden I realize like all I do is think about you. And, that says something right there. I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. So even when I'm not with you, I'm still thinking about you physically. I just miss you physically. I'm addicted to your body, your mind, and your soul. All right. So they want to be with you. They do want to be with you. All right. Let's get some clarification. Let me grab a tarot deck. Spirit, please share with me. What is this my person thinking and feeling? What are their messages to me today? A Fool. Take a leap of faith. It's almost like I want to open that door. I want to let you in, right? My Fool is, I want to take a leap of faith with you. I want to trust you. I want to open myself up to you. So I do feel that. A Hermit. I've been hiding. I've been hiding inside of myself, like trying to figure things out. Okay. Either they wanted to be alone for a period of time, but it's almost like I need to just figure things out. Maybe that's how they're saying it even. Like, I just need to figure myself out. And some people just need to do that alone. They really do. And other people are better at talking things through until you talk each other to death. And other people are like, no, leave me alone. I just want to be alone for a while. And they go off and they do their own thing. I have a 10 of Swords. So they're putting something behind them, something that they feel like has changed them. Okay. Either they are changing, want to change, have made a decision that they want to put something behind them, because maybe it will be a benefit to this connection. Maybe it's something that they have to do for themselves. They still believe in this connection. They still believe that you're the person they want to be with. Like, this is a great connection. Okay, so I don't want to be with anybody else. It's like, look at it. He's so handsome. My little fairy cards. It's like, I have my arm around you. We make a great couple. We look good together. I was happy when I was with you. Queen of Cups. I'm coming to some kind of decision. Queen of Swords. I'm coming to some kind of decision is how that just came into me. They're starting to think clearer, they just said. They're coming to some kind of decision. I think that they probably did it to themselves. They probably said, I just need some space and to think things over, something like that. And you're kind of just waiting for them to either come back to you or decide that they want to be in this connection. Spirit, please share with me. What is my person feeling? I want to tell you the truth. Well, that's good. Because if that is like, I want to put this behind us and I want to tell you the truth of what I'm feeling. They've come to some kind of conclusion that whatever their feelings are, whatever happened between you guys, that if they just kind of fess up, you have a chance at moving on. Okay. You have a chance at, repairing something. I have been crying over you. They're very upset. I feel trapped. There's that crossing the line with the barbed wire. Is there something that's holding them back from being with you? It feels like a forbidden love. I feel trapped. They could be doing that to themselves. Or there could be circumstances that are preventing you guys from being together. But they do feel trapped. They feel trapped. I can't face you right now because I'm not strong enough to face my own fears. They're still trying to work things through and being alone. I need to apologize. I need to tell you the truth. I need to apologize. So that is going to be very important. That's a big part of what's going to happen next, is some kind of big apology. I want to know how you've been. They miss talking to you. They miss kind of what's going on in your life or, the day-to-day stuff. I should have told you how I felt. They feel bad. All right. So there's a lot of feelings. I was hiding my true feelings. It's like all of a sudden the truth comes out, right? That's how it's coming into me. It's like whatever I thought was going on with us, I was wrong. And now all of a sudden I'm facing the truth. There are other things going on in my life right now. So they're putting some energy into other areas of their life. Okay, whatever. I hope it's healing. I hope it's, I've made a decision to do some healing or some work on myself or so that I can come back to you and tell you, I'm sorry. And now I see how I wronged you or how I hurt you. Spirit, please give me some clarification. I have a world, a new beginning, a starting over. Okay, so that gives me hope. I mean, this card in particular, she looks so hopeful, doesn't she? It's almost like I have a little ray of sunshine and a little ray of hope that we can work through these things and we can be together and it'll be great. And I have the moon. The moon, we can work through some fears and some hurts and all of those things. I'm juggling. I'm going back and forth with my feelings. I'm going back and forth with my choices. I'm trying to balance everything right now. I'm trying to get my arms around everything right now. And it's been hard on me is how I feel. Like it's been hard on you. It's been hard on me. Two of Swords. Yeah, I'm trying to make a decision. I have a feeling like they're getting their head on clearly. Like they needed some space and some time to think things through. And now they're getting their head on clearly. And they're moving in the direction of I've made a decision. I've made a decision that, I miss you and I miss our connection and I was wrong. And I'm thinking about a future with you. My Two of Wands. Like what's ahead of us, where do I go from here even, it's, I feel like this person does not want to live without you, but I feel like for whatever reason, they felt the need to push you away. They felt the need to, I don't know, take a break, I guess, take a break somehow. Trapped emotions. trapped emotion. There's something going on with trapped. I'm not sure what is going on with trapped. But you certainly are not trapping them, but maybe they're just putting a lot of weight on their own shoulders. Like they don't want to give up their freedom somehow, or smothering. They don't want to be smothered. I don't know. Maybe that's something that they said to you, like you're smothering me. You're demanding too much of me. I don't know. That's not nice. Sexually compatible. So they miss being with you. They miss being in that connection. They have a contact within a month. Now, some of you may have been not in contact with each other, and it's very difficult. I don't know. Is there a third party involved? Part of me feels like somebody made a mistake. Somebody made a mistake in this connection. Somebody made a mistake in this connection, and there could be somebody that is influencing this connection. And unless that person is relieved or taken away from this connection, it's going to be impossible to build a life. But there's still a lot of energy. They love your beautiful energy. They love your beautiful energy. All right, Spirit, I need some more clarification on where are they headed? Are they coming back to me? Are they moving in the direction of wanting to be with me? Is it something that I'm hopeful for? Should I give up hope? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some answers on if they're coming back. All right. So the Star, they don't want you to give up on this dream. They don't want you to give up on this dream. Your person's going through some kind of journey. They've got to go and do what they've got to do. It could be like a twin flame in separation, soulmate in separation. They got to go and do what they've got to do. Even if you guys went through something together, you're probably soulmates in separations with this Lovers card. All right. And that's why it's so difficult, because you know that you're compatible. You know that you're good together. You know that that you're meant to be together. And that's why it's so hurtful and so hard when you're not with that person. Spirit, please share with me. 4 of Wands. All right, so that's a belief that we will be together someday, that we can build a life together. And I did have that like building stable life earlier. Maybe they're just not ready for it. Maybe it's something they would hope and dream of, but it's like they're not quite ready for it because they feel like they're being smothered, So they have some other work to do. They have some other things to think about, things that they want to work on. Maybe they want to feel like they've sowed all their oats, or they lived their bachelor life days and had fun. And, they're not quite ready to settle down, and that's okay. Let's say 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, just being a little bit more giving is how that just came into me. Them being a little bit more giving. Maybe they don't have enough to give. Maybe they're not ready to give what you need, and they feel badly about that. Spirit's saying don't give up. 7 of Cups. Let's see. 7 of Cups. It's just coming into me as I do believe this person's going to want to talk. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of choices, things like that out there. But I do feel like at the end of the day, they think about you the most. I think that at the end of the day that, you are always, the Spirit just said you are always crossing their mind. Okay. So that gives me hope. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance. Every song I hear of you reminds me of you. So every song I hear reminds me of you. I know I failed you and let you down big time. I think we're soulmates in separation. And I think that world energy is going to come back around. I do. I'm sorry I did not see your value and worth when we were together. I don't know. The distance between us is killing me. So even though they're not with you, they're still hurting. They're still hurting. You're hurting. I don't know. I think that they made probably some bad choices. They probably picked the wrong path, and now they're looking back and saying, what did I do? I kicked myself. I kicked myself for sabotaging this relationship. My life won't be the same. So I think your soulmate's in separation. I have no doubt in my mind. And, the one thing I do know is that, spirit, those soulmates don't give up. They just keep finding their way back to each other somehow. I feel guilt for the way I mistreated you. Let's see. I never truly moved on, even though I appear so. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. So there's still this ray of hope. There's this ray of hope that, I still think about you. I still want you in my life. I think about you more than I think about anybody else still. So final messages, please, Spirit, of my person, and anything you want to share with me. Things to think about, any hope, anything that you want me to think about. I have a Justice card. Now, this could have been somebody that you were married to, somebody you want to be married to. Maybe you divorced them and you're still thinking about them. They're still thinking about you. And maybe they made some horrible mistakes and that's why you ended up divorced. But, my justice is I want to be treated fairly, right? I want everything to be honest. And I think honesty and trust is a big part of what had happened or is happening in this connection. So you're a Queen of Wands. There's still passion in this connection. They still want you. They still want to be with you. Physically, they're probably still very attracted to you. They probably want to be with you now. Let's see. I got cards jumping out all over the place here. Let's see what's going on. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. I know I disappointed you. I'm sorry that all we do is fight. It's like, I don't know how to make the fighting go away, or how do we stop the back and forth that we go through all the time? It's like, I wish we could figure out a way to make this work. The Wheel of Fortune, luck is on our side. Destiny, fate, bringing us together. Let me get this to focus. Come on, camera. Destiny, fate, bringing us together. Time, Spirit just said time. A Knight of Wands. Now, he's just kind of shooting this arrow at you. It's almost like, I still want you. I still want you. I still desire you. So whatever you've been through, because I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and, they've gone off and done their own thing. They got to get something out of their system, probably. They've got to follow, they've got to learn another lesson, or they had to fulfill something inside of them that they thought that they were missing. And it was only when they got out there that they realized that what they really are missing is you. So we're going to put this out into the universe. And if Spirit wants to bring this connection back together, Spirit will. I want to thank Spirit for this reading.